If I could hit the buttons, words, difficulty, if I could hit the right stuff, that'd be great. But with that, hello everyone, Holiday Wither here, and welcome back to more Minecraft, where we are once again tackling the Every Block Item Challenge. We're going to be finishing up 1.1 Alpha and hopping into 1.2 just a little bit to tackle what it has in store. Before that, I think it's time to go over some changes that have happened, some updates since then. So first, as you can see, we have a nice little house now. Yes, it's very basic, but considering what's possible in early alpha, I think this looks nice. Even got a little wheat farm on the side, which I will harvest in the meantime. Oh, I guess not all of it. But if we come in, I have some chests. This is just for random blocks. We'll talk about all this in a second. Here's my ore chest. We'll also talk about that in a mere second. And we have a basement. It's a little wonky just having all my chests down there, but for now I think it's fine. But I really have just 4 chests. A lot of natural blocks, wood blocks, plant-based materials, and a lot of mob drops. So, before we talk about the other resources, anything else? Yes, let's talk about, we'll talk about those doors. Those doors are in regards to something we're about to do soon. That pillar right there. Now you might remember last time we found a spider spawner. Well, if we take a trip back down to our little mine shaft where I did a lot of strip mining off camera, and take a trek down here and hop up into this room. First off, I did notice that this area, or the areas around here, are a slime chunk, because I saw a slime here. So, that's nice. That means we can actually work on turning this into a slime farm. But apart from that, if we hop up here, and up this little staircase, there is a spawner right here, very close to our base. It's invisible. Again. But it is another spider spawner. A little sad that it's not something different. But it's still nice that we have a spawner right here as well. So I think that's actually really nice, meaning we don't have to go that far to turn that into a mob farm. That's great. Speaking of mobs and farms, I did manage to get my slime balls off camera. Ironically, after the stream, I went back down and there was already a slime there. So I really didn't have to clear out more of the area down there, which was nice. So we did manage to get that. And since we're down here, yes, you might have noticed that I had quite a few diamonds. I did a lot of mining off camera. And you can also probably tell from the amount of iron and coal that we had. So, those should be enough diamonds to finish up what we have. And if we take a look down in the chest over here, that has all the blocks for Minecraft 1.0 Alpha, you'll notice I have a diamond block now and a block of obsidian. Decided to do that off camera as well. I don't think spending like many hours searching for diamonds was going to be that interesting, because it did take me actually quite a long time to collect all these diamonds. Did a lot of strip mining. But thankfully, we don't have to worry about them anymore, and we should have enough for everything we need to make. That's remaining for the items. Now, for anyone curious, last update. Well, actually, one more update. In here, you'll notice I have a record disc. Off camera, I managed to have a skeleton kill a creeper, so that's how I got that one. Though we're still missing one. And that's what these 2 doors are for. I plan on capturing at night a creeper and a skeleton, then breaking the blocks underneath them, and coming in here and trying to farm a record disc. That should be fine. And I think that's all the update of everything that's happened. So yeah, we're off to a great start. But I think while we're waiting for nighttime, let's finish crafting up the items that we're missing on the list. And it pretty much, not a lot. What it pretty much inquires or entails is a lot of wooden tools and pretty much every tool type is what we're missing. And we're missing every armor type as well. If we actually come and grab some of this leather, we can easily go and craft that right now. Pants, helmet, boots, and then chestplate. And while we're also down here, let's craft every wooden tool as well. That's a pickaxe, axe. We'll need more sticks. Let's get a hoe, shovel, and sword. There we go. That's all of those. Heck, while we're down here, let's just work on making stone tools as well. So that is axe, hoe, shovel. I'll talk about this dirt was just from digging out that little creeper thing, so don't worry about that. Let's make a pickaxe and a sword. There is that. I want my cobblestone back. Thank you. And then we can put these in the chest. Now, I do actually have an order. I am putting them in an order. That's why you'll notice they're sorted like this. I'm mainly just listing them how they're made on my checklist. So that is how we're sorting them. So after flint and steel, it goes wooden tools, and tools are shovel, pickaxe, axe, shovel, pickaxe, axe, hoe, and sword. And then again, it's the same thing with these stone tools. Let's put them in, hoe and sword, bow, arrow, which we already have. I'll cross off these groups while we're at it. Then it's the leather armor, chest piece, leggings, boots. Got all 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's iron armor, gold, and diamond. Now I think one of the problems we might have is that, how much gold do we have? Oh, we have 49. That should be, no, that should be enough. We might be very low on gold then after as a result. But I still think we should be fine material-wise. We should still have some, is what I'm trying to say. Let's put that away. Let's grab our iron. Let's just make all of the iron armor while we're at it as well. One. And yes, you might notice that we are hearing cave sounds because my basement counts as a spooky little cave, which is funny if you think about it. And it is getting nighttime, which means we should probably start hunting for our record disc while we're at it. Shovel, pickaxe, axe, oh, sword. There is that. We can put the rest of our iron away now. Yeah, I think it might be time to start hunting while our gold is finishing up. So I can cross off iron in the tools. Now, I do know that in this version, the gold record disc is more common than the green one, 13 being more common than cat. So we might have to do this several times, or we could just get lucky and get it right away. I don't know. Only time will tell. Now, you might notice I'm also playing the Minecraft soundtrack in the background. That's just to have some nice music going, just as some ambience. But if at any point the music is too loud, please let me know. If it's a little too quiet, I'm fine with that. Because some songs are louder than others, I've noticed in this playlist. But if anything is too loud, please let me know and I'll do my best to turn it down. With that, as nighttime approaches, it's time. So we want a skeleton in that one. This might sound at 40, it is, okay. Got a skeleton in that one and a creeper in that one. So now I'm gonna have to sit up a bit more. Or look at my monitor in a weird way because it is very dark, as we all know. And it's gonna be quite a little difficult to see what is out here. Funnily enough, now it seems like no one wants to spawn. Oh, yes. Well, I guess there is one thing. You might notice there's a dirt patch over there. I decided to cut out some of the grass patch over there, just so more of the mobs would passively spawn here when I kill them, and they don't have to travel a bit further out to kill them. So here is a field of creepers, so let's get one of them. There's one, we got two following us. Now this could end badly, or... well, I feel like this might end poorly in a lot of ways, but here. There we go. There's a lot of chickens now. We want to be careful not to go too far out that we despawn the creeper. There is a skeleton over here, though. I want to see if I can get them. Come here. Skeleton. We got two. I don't think is a problem. I think we went too far. No, it's still in there. Let's just keep leading the skeleton over. Hopefully it'll decide to walk in. Oh, skeleton, please. There we go. Perfect. Now if we just... it's going to be a bit weird. I need to now break out this block. And put that there. How am I gonna do this? I need to be careful. Oh my god, you're actually kidding me. We got it first try. I thought this was gonna take a while. Well, we did manage to get Cat very quickly. That's surprising, because I do know that in this version of Minecraft, the yellow disc 13 is more common than Cat. So, that's... hey, I'm not complaining, though. To get that early, we can just cross it off the list now. Now we just need to make gold armor and tools and diamond armor and tools, and then we're done. We can move on to 1.2. Now, yes, we do not have the golden apple. But for the purposes of trying to prevent a lot of world generation, knowing we're going to have to explore pretty much in every version from this point out, I can hold off on the golden apple for now. We can get that eventually. With that said, let's go get the gold that we smelted up. I should have gotten that before. Let's add this to our collection. Do 4 sticks and then 5 for the bottom. 1, 2, 3. That's axe, pickaxe, hoe, shovel. Feels weird making golden tools, considering this is something you never really do. And it's weird seeing like this old gold texture as well for the armor and tools. But of course, there is something charming about it. Now let's get diamond, do the same thing. One more stick for the bottom. Let's do the axe first. Actually, I do not need to make a sword, because I already have a sword. Now, why do I already have a sword? Well, I was planning on wielding a diamond sword, but realizing that iron is pretty much a 3-hit for everything, I'm not really worried about it, and it helps us save some diamonds anyways. And I'm probably not going to use any diamond tools or armor until later, just because it did take a while to get these diamonds, and I want to save them. Let's make sure there's nothing dangerous. I see a zombie. That's not a creeper, though. And let's put in gold. Our diamond tools. Our gold tools, sorry. Then it is diamonds. That is helmet, chest, ants, shoes. Then it's shovel, pickaxe. I see that zombie. Shovel, pickaxe. Take care of the approaching zombie. Axe. Oh. And sword. And with that, I hear something. That was also the slowest turnaround I've ever done in Minecraft. So if that was a creeper, well, I deserve to have my chest blown up at that point. But with that, 20 minutes into the stream, we already have everything that I was searching for. I thought it was going to take a bit more time hunting creepers and skeletons to get the music disc, but there we go. And as you've noticed, I also put a chest here just to split up the Alpha 1.1 items. I'm getting paranoid by everything now. We have a compass and a fishing rod. Those were the only 2 items. That allows us to move on as daytime rises to Minecraft Alpha version 1.2. I can pull out my new checklist. And this update added in the Nether. It also added in pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, and a way to get snow blocks instead of having a winter world. So, this is going to be interesting, and this is going to be a bit of fun. That's also why I have that obsidian, so I can make the portal. But as daytime approaches, let's save and quit. And let me quickly switch my screen. Apologies as I transition. So let me switch over Alpha into Alpha 1.2. There's a lot of 1.2 alphas. Oh my gosh. Old alpha went up to 1.2.6. But of course, we will go to 1.2.6 since that is the last version of 1.2. We're always going to go to the last versions of a point version. So if it's like Minecraft 1.4, we'll go to 1.4.7, for example. Just because that is the last version, and again, it is still 1.4. It's just the current version of said version. So Alpha 1.2.6. Let's save. Let's play. And pull this up. There we go. And now my screen should update. Here we are. I just noticed that there is a mods and texture pack folder. Huh. Interesting. I didn't think texture packs were in alpha. We go to single player, there's our world. Any new options? I just noticed that music was set to 11. Strange. Any new settings? Controls, everything's normal there. Bobbing on, limit frame rate. Nope, nope, nope. Everything is good. Let's hop in. Now I just noticed, it looks like, in this version, looks like grass is not as vibrant. Same with the leaves. As we notice, the leaves are actually back to what they're reminiscent of in early versions. Oh, and skeletons have bows now, as you can see. Holding a bow. Albeit they're holding it very strangely, but it's fine. Ooh, egg. Which I'm pretty sure you can throw eggs now, right? Nope, you cannot. Well, while we're here, let's actually fill in this area. You know, actually, no, we don't need to. We can just move on from now. Here we are, Alpha 1.2.6. Ooh. Yeah, again, when you open chest, it still moves your mouse down to that corner for some reason, and I don't know why. Bit disorienting. Let's put the egg in there. And do I have a piece of flint? I do, because we do need to make... God, that... It's really noticeable in this version. Oh my gosh. We need this, and we need one of you. Yeah, it keeps flinging me. Is flint and steel... That's still in inventory. That's probably why you can't craft it. There we go, flint and steel. Let's actually bring ourselves along. Probably just a few stacks of cobblestone, knowing very well that we might be in a very precarious spot in the nether. So this is all temporary. I'm not really worried about where we place this at the current moment. One, two, three, four. I can't count. I don't know why I had 16. I counted right the first time. This is 3 blocks tall, right? Yep. That's like that. And that is, of course, loud. Like normal. Actually, are my music sounds still at 40? Yes, they are. Okay. Guess we now have an extra 2 piece of obsidian. That let's trek into the nether. Oh, it is dark. But I'm also happy. We spawned on, a lot of lag. Everything is lagging. That's because we're generating chunks. F3. Do we have oh, we actually have coordinates now. Nice. I heard that. Where is it? Ow. So we're gonna go back through at this current moment. I forgot something. Something very important. I happen to forget an item that I wanted that would help take care of gas. I need a bow. I meant to make one of those, and I even wrote it down on my little checklist of things to make this episode, this stream. Not episode, this is live. Unless you're watching the VOD, of course, then it's not. There we go, now we got ourselves a bow. And that will help us take care of the ghasts. Yeah, that's also why I brought this cobblestone, so we could help to defend the portal from said crying blobs in the sky. No. Excuse me. Yeah, it is very deadly. There are a lot of ghasts, and I would not like to be here at this moment. Oh, they are everywhere. Oh, zombie pigmen dropped cooked pork. I'm not complaining. I will gladly take the free food. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot more dangerous. Oh, where are they? They're everywhere. I need a piece of soul sand. Yeah, I figured they were gonna do that. That's why I kept the flint and steel. Let's just... cobble together. You can't do that. You cannot punch them. Good to know. Oh, there's so many ghasts. My torch. Ow, ow, ow. This is quite precarious, I will say. Oh, please. Please, leave me alone. They are... Clearly, they're having the welcome party. I didn't even think that would hit me. Okay. There we go. This is going to be our entranceway in and out on this side. So let me just quickly... do that. Yes, they might hit us on the way in, which is another problem. But we have... It's just, yeah, words. Just trying to protect everything at this point. Well, on the bright side, we pretty much already have 2 of the 3 blocks we're here for, that being netherrack, soul sand. Now we just need glowstone. Now, I think we're gonna leave again, because I am out of cobblestone. Let's return to a better place. Place where there aren't gas constantly crying in my ear 24/7. Let's get more cobblestone. Because we're gonna pillar up because we need to find glowstone. I can tell it's probably just gonna be as precarious, if not more, than it normally is in modern Minecraft to get glowstone. Thankfully, there's some right there, but that is also very hard to find. Oh no, they're gonna get me. It's dark. Apologies. Everything's going to shambles. I'm trying to find some glowstone that's in an area that we can probably easily get to. And it looks like it's gonna be over here is our destination. I can't do that. That's a bug that exists in this version. Well, we have glowstone dust. You actually can hit their balls. I didn't think you could. They just are legends and can't get hit. Okay. No, no. My ankles? Minecraft has crashed? Oh shoot. That's not good. That's not good for a plethora of reasons. Well, let us open... I don't know why it crashed. I genuinely think it's the amount of gas that crashed the game. Because I'm pretty sure Minecraft only saves the world when you escape in this version. Or, like, go to the pause menu. So I don't think we're going to be in the nether, and I don't know where we're going to be. We're actually... We're actually in a place that I didn't think we'd be. But for some reason, it also reset my controls. We have 7. I need a few more pieces. Wait, can gas actually destroy cobblestone? Or did I just happen... I'm confused. Break it all. Because in this version, you need 9 pieces of glowstone to make 1 piece of glowstone. I'd like to go back to the not as lethal biome, or dimension. I'm just taking these mushrooms because... why not? Oh my gosh, look at how many gas there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a lot. I am in danger. Sir, I need your sustenance, thank you. Get out of here. Well. Yep, we're done in the Nether for now. That was a nice, lovely trek. Not scary. Definitely not dangerous and scary whatsoever. Yeah, so it looks like we did crash. I don't know why we crashed. I should have read the crash report. But it didn't put us back as far as I thought it was going to, which is good. The time being, I'm going to just put all the Nether stuff in here. Just because I don't really have anywhere else to place it at the current moment. And while we're here, let's put away our flint and steel as well, so we don't accidentally burn down our building, which I could definitely see myself doing on accident. There we go. Now let's get out our wood, because we do need to craft another chest. Also need to make 2 signs. That's weird that in this version it does that. Signs don't stack. I also, even though this serves no purpose whatsoever, I do want a crafting table. I somehow placed that crafting table through the door. Strange. I want to place it there. What we're going to end up doing. Placing a chest there and a chest there. And these are going to be our items. These are going to be our blocks. Like, pick up that torch. This is... alpha... This is blocks. This is alpha 1.2 blocks. Not blocks. Blocks. Then we have a sign that is for... alpha 1.2 items. So our blocks go netherrack. Skeleton. They traveled quite a... Ooh, they have arching arrows. No, get out of the field. Get out of the field! Okay, they didn't destroy any of our crops. Well, that's strange. They seem to have a more arching pattern now for their trajectory, which is interesting. Glowstone. Now we need carved pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern, and snow block. Back then, of course, it was known just as a pumpkin. That is fine. Which means now it's time to do some exploring. Guess there's no reason why we shouldn't have our bow with us. So while we're here, can we craft any items? Yes, we can. You can make a clock. We have the glowstone dust already, so let's add that. Then it's raw cod, cooked cod, and snowball. There's 4 gold. Actually, redstone was already up there. Don't know why I'm coming down here. Let's make a clock. There's that. Raw cod and cooked cod, which means we need to make a fishing rod. 1, 2, 3. Meaning, again, it has to be another new one. Because we can't use the one that's in our chest. We want everything that's in our chest already to be fresh and pure. Thankfully, this isn't going to be that long and tedious, because the only thing that fishing drops at this point is fish. I guess back then it wasn't known as cooked cod and raw cod. Just fish. Let's slap our fish in there. And we pretty much already have the items for 1.2. Blocks. This is items. Items are clock, glowstone, fish, and then snowball would be the last one. So let me mark these off the list. Yeah, now it's time to do some exploring. Since everything else requires us to go out into the world. We can put that away. The reason I have this is just because I want to make more torches. We're not going to make a torch trail back home, though. Thankfully, since we're built at spawn, we have a compass, so we don't really need to worry about marking our way back. I do love bows spamming, though. I think that's a pretty... I mean, yeah, it's overpowered. But it is interesting. That creeper seems to be floating. Are creepers actually... creepers in this version... Their AI is also bugged, because I just walked right past that one. Wow, they're also smarter than the average human. That one just pulled a move on me that I wouldn't have known about. Stay away. Well, there's a hole. So we're going this direction. To try and find new terrain. Which shouldn't be that hard to find, since I do believe I didn't generate much in this direction. I'm purposely keeping the ocean not generated, so where the sun currently rises from. Because I want to save that for release versions to go that way. But the reason I'm saying it should be easy to know when we're in new chunks, because chunk borders. So we should see new chunk borders. I even see that stuff spawning in over there. Oh yeah, as you can see. There's new terrain right there. And even if there wasn't a chunk border, we would have seen tall grass. Tall grass is an indication of new terrain as well. What's happening? One, there's a spawner. Right here. Which I'm not going to complain about. If we can get a golden apple, I think that'd be pretty funny. No, but there's a music disc. This is just a... Okay. We don't know what spawner this is, but that's pretty funny. We know where another spawner is if we want one. If it's another spider spawner, I'm gonna be intrigued. I wonder if this world is telling me something. Here we are at the new world. Do I have any dirt on me? I do not, so we'll just punch away this dirt right here. No, the ocean is still very shallow. Probably should have brought a shovel, but it's fine. Here we go. I thought that tall grass spawned in this version, though I think I was mistaken. I think it's beta when that starts. I'm just trying to recall things off the top of my head. Though I think, yeah, biomes were introduced in this version. We cannot see what biomes are. That does not exist. Seeing what biome we're in. This is a nice biome because it has nice green grass and nice lush leaves. Mainly what we're searching for is pumpkin. And snow. You know, I just realized that I do need to go back because I need a shovel. Though what I could just do is just make my own. Which I think I'm gonna do. Now, yes, as mentioned, snow was obtainable in Alpha 1.0. The reason we couldn't get it, though... I accidentally placed that log. The reason we couldn't get it is because it only spawned in snow worlds. And we did not have a snow world. Nor would I want a snow world, because I would not want to be in snow for forever. I'll leave this crafting table here. Why not? Make it part of the world. I did see snow up there, right? Now, hopefully it's not just a singular piece of snow. That'd be quite sad. Now, I feel like pumpkins are gonna be... No, it's just 2 pieces. Saddest patch of snow I've ever seen. You can throw snowballs. Why would I test that? I mean, that wasn't enough for anything anyways, but still, why would I throw that? So I don't accidentally throw it again. Let's move that up. Now we just need to find... Well, I'm more worried about pumpkins than snow. I want to guess that snow spawns up high, but considering we do have, like, different types of biomes now, in the sense, it might not be that easy or simple. Well, we shall wait and see. And again, these chunks are probably going to be pruned anyways once we get into release versions. So I will still keep some of the old alpha and beta terrain. I will, of course, just to keep the history. That's what I like to see. But most of it will definitely be pruned. Just so we don't have to generate so many, like hundreds of thousands of blocks just to see new content. And I don't think traveling for a whole stream would really be that interesting. So I think, ironically, more stuff updates in the next version, so we might just go that way in the next stream once we do 1.2 and 1.3. But I digress. Let's just get as much snow as we can. From the shovel. And then I'll just pretend like we got that patch. And there we go, block of snow. Again, now it all relies on pumpkins. Finding them, I think, is going to be a little tricky. Look at that, it's ice in a snow desert. I'm probably going to keep... I should probably just keep walking in this direction, though. That way, when it comes to loading terrain in future versions, I'm at least somewhat aware about where I've been and haven't been. So how much do you want to bet we've passed by pumpkins and I've just missed them? They were just waiting off screen and, like, they'll be back. They'll be back for me eventually. But yeah, after this, the next major version that we'll be playing in is Beta 1.2. We're skipping both Beta 1.0 and 1.1 because they add nothing. Beta 1.1 and Beta 1.0 were introduced nothing new to the game. So there's no reason for us to play, and oh my gosh, look at that. That's really cool. Yeah. So I think here might be where we probably stop. Or like when I prune, we're definitely going to keep this cliff. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I definitely want to keep some of the history of the world. I'll prune like far out chunks, like probably 5,000 blocks away from spawn. Anything that's 5,000 blocks away from spawn will probably be pruned in future versions. Or once we get out of beta and alpha, I should say. Again, just to allow us to not have to travel super far. But by keeping 5,000 blocks within spawn, the original alpha and beta terrain, that'll help to keep some of the history of the world. I know I already mentioned that, but figured I'd just say it again. But hopefully I don't end up repeating myself too much. Yeah, this is a desert. I know it's obvious, but yeah, now deserts truly exist and cactus spawn constantly here. You don't have to find them on sand in general. I see them. Look at that. And I think there's only 2. Are the hitboxes of spiders any different? Can't tell. They feel the same. I hope there's at least 3. I think there is. I know you guys can't see it. Now you can. Sadly, pumpkin seeds do not exist. Spiders are still powerful. There we go. Because I wanted to put some of these in, like, my chest. My nature chest. But I guess if you can't grow them, there really is no point to having them there. Oh, now it's time to go back. And that is everything. Well, of course, we need to turn one of these into a jack-o'-lantern. But that is everything. We got all the nether blocks. Now we got the overworld blocks. Creepers are trying to sabotage me at every turn. And the thing is, we could start alpha 1.3, beta 1.2. Because again, most of the blocks are just dyed versions of wool. There's really not much. Item-wise, again, pretty much the same. Why do I keep getting spun around? Why does my... Great, yeah. Item-wise, yeah, it's like pretty much item-wise, it's nothing too difficult. Again, mostly just dies. Though, there is some exploring we need to do, because Lapis spawns in that version. Meaning we'll have to go down and find some Lapis in the caves. But apart from that, we could do beta 1.2. I'm not against hopping into beta 1.2. Especially since this stream has pretty much only been an hour, and I'd hate to make this stream very short. But I don't think a small stream is a bad thing. You know, I think we might. I think we might do beta 1.2. Oh, hello, there's a skeleton right there. I'll have to change my tags, though. My tags mention just alpha. The alpha versions. I don't know. I'll have to see when I get back. Because a smaller stream might not be the worst thing to do. I'm taking a bit of damage. Well, no matter what, we're going to have to generate new terrain, though, in alpha and beta. Sorry, in beta 1.2. Because that also starts the generation of birch trees and spruce trees. I'm very curious if we can get back to that desert spawner. Which should be here. This should be the cliff face, right? Yep. And there's our little staircase that we dug to get up. So we are back on track. Now, if this spawner out here is another spider one again, that'd just be my luck to get 3 of the same spawners in close proximity to each other. But if it's a skeleton spawner, I think then we might be in business. Setting up a skeleton spawner would be quite nice. Oh, speaking of skeletons, there's one shooting me. And the hole is actually all the way back over here. Thankfully, in this version, it looks like skeletons have horrible accuracy now, which I'm not against. Makes it easier to get away. No, come on, spawn. Yeah, spiders can't climb. Oh, I think we just barely made it. Meaning it's not going to spawn anything. Oh well. I mean, I'll still wait for the rare chance that it might. No. Well, not a problem. We at least know it's there. And here we are, back at spawn. Home sweet home. I'm a little scared to see that our grass is a bit on the dead side. The only thing I hope is that our biome does not turn into a swamp. And I'm worried that once we get to 1.8, well, I guess 1.0, it's all going to be swamp. But I guess we'll find out. This into a jack-o'-lantern. Sadly, one of these, they have the same texture in the inventory. So that is pumpkin. This is jack-o'-lantern. Pumpkin's in my hand. So let's put them in. So it's glowstone, carved pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern, and snow block. And then after that, that is snowball. And with that, we have completed everything in alpha. Alpha is complete. Let me put in my tools that I don't need anymore, and let's go clean out our inventory since it's a little cluttered. Put away our wood. Away our sticks. Plants and flowers. Anything else mob drop related? Nope. That is gunpowder and string. And iron, redstone, and snowballs will also go upstairs as well. Iron, redstone, and snowballs. Oh, arrows. I don't know how I completely not see the arrows. There we go. But yeah, things are coming along nicely. Now, I'm looking at the list. I think what I want to do is have beta 1.2, 1.3, and 1.4 be its own thing. And 1.5, 1.6, 1.7 be its own thing as well. Because beta 1.2 does require us to do a bit of exploring, and beta 1.4 requires us to do a bit of exploring as well. So I think keeping each exploration down to like an episode will be fine. Now, is there anything else we can do? Again, things are pretty limited in what's available for us to do in these current versions. Again, we'll start doing small projects eventually, but I think we'll start doing that probably once we get closer to the release versions of Minecraft. That's when stuff really starts opening up for us. But I know it's a very short stream, but I do plan on being back again tomorrow to tackle 1.2, 1.3 in beta. But that is going to be all for now. Can I look at myself? I cannot. But so everyone, this is going to be Holiday Withers signing off. Thank you all for tuning into this very short stream. But we did quite a bit of progress. Finished up 2 versions and are moving on to 2 more the next time. So I will talk to everyone later. Thank you all for tuning in again. Until then, have a nice day.